Welcome back to another episode for Skyrim Legends. I'm going to go ahead and show you what's been going on since you have last seen Korgal. Essentially, in the last episode, he decided to begin blacksmithing, and so as a result of that, he was able to really craft a lot of beautiful armor. Uh-oh. I hope our friend does not die. I need him to help us get to places. It looks like we made it, thankfully. Now, what's wrong with Korgal? He seems angry. Alright, well, what do you have, you lunatic? Anyway, I spent a lot of time going from town to town, just trying to get as much ore and ingots as I possibly could, and so I was able to develop the War Chief armor for Korgal, and for well, not Carrie, but for Zora, I gave her Imperial armor, and I'm very happy about that. Alright, in time we'll do Carrie's quest, but for now I need to go ahead and head to Riften, as we need to go ahead and continue our legacy with the Dawnguard. Alright, there you are. Thank you for helping me fight that werewolf, but let's go ahead and head to Riften now. So that's what's been happening, and it's been quite thrilling in many ways. Alright, off we go. I feel like that armor suits him quite well. Let's get a move on now. Alright, let's go ahead and head towards that location now that we need to go to. Oh, hi there. Hopefully it won't take too long. And again, I spent a lot of time getting all of this ore, and I had to really level up his blacksmithing quite a bit in order for him to get to this point, and now he's here. You would think she would run out of things to say, but no, she always has some new observation depending on where we go. That's exquisite, at least to me. Korgal, you've been rather quiet. I've been thinking. About what, Korgal? You know that you shouldn't do that. Ha, funny guy. What have you been thinking about? Well, first off, where I'm going. Well, of course you do have a map. Alright. So we're going this way, right? Yeah. Well, you see, I'm wondering when I should just call it quits. What do you mean call it quits? Listen, I've had a lot of time to consider revenge and going back home, but when I give it thought, what home is there left? I mean, what do you mean by that? I mean, you have your people there, your kin, and they rejected me. They threw me out. Yeah, well, you know why. That was because you were framed. I don't think that was it. Well, what else could it be? I mean, it's not like you wronged them. I mean, you were the next in line to lead. Yeah, well, it seems like they didn't really want me there to begin with. Which, I mean, that's hard to say. I don't know why they would favor your other brother. Keep in mind, he's a much more diplomatic leader than I am, and even I can see that. That's fair enough, but then, if you're not gonna go back for revenge, then what? Oh no, I'll go back eventually, but for now, I kinda like this place. It's cold. There's a lot of things for me to kill, and, well, there's some other perks to it as well. That's fair enough. Who's that fella? A farmer.
The Empire is in shambles. They banned the worship of Talos.
You're gonna use a stick to fight. Yeah. You might be a bit jealous of what you've crafted, Korgal. Trust me, I worked hard on this. I didn't think I would take up blacksmithing. Well, your mother did it. It's not really a common thing for a son to take after his mother, right? I suppose that might be true as well. But you did, and now, look at you. You're quite powerful. Not just because of the armor, but it really kind of adds that layer that you needed. Well, what is that that's causing you to get so angry? That's interesting. What the hell? A wood elf out of nowhere? Oh. I think so as well. She really didn't do too well. Oh, I remember. I added a mod, I believe. I'm trying to remember what it was. Ah, shoot. I think it added racial traits to your character. It seems a bit too powerful. Yeah, that is exactly what it was. So I enter into a Berserker rage or something like that whenever I enter combat. That's a bit too much. I'll have to take that off. I thought it would be fun, but yeah, that's just no. It's not what I want to do. There's a horse right here. There's a fox. Okay, apparently that horse belongs to someone. I guess it belonged to that wood elf who's now dead. Well, she shot me first. Well, that tends to happen to you quite a bit, Korgal. Well, I suppose you could get out of here. Man, you are huge. Yeah, I know. Have you been looking? I didn't mean it. Let's go ahead and go in the cave now, okay? Got all flustered, huh? Oh well. There's a mountain up there. Wow, that goes really high up. I wonder what's up there. I'm not that curious right now. For now, we need to go ahead and report back to the Dawnguard. Yeah, she shouldn't have done that. That was a bad choice on her part. Okay. I mean, out of nowhere, it started to shoot at you. I tend to have that effect on people. Alright, here we are. Just where we need to go. Alright, and look at those two. They're rather well armored now. I enjoy seeing that. I'll have to try to find something a bit more suitable for Zora, though. I mean, I like her armor, but it's not really fitting of her nature. So I'll have to find something a bit more rabid, maybe akin to what Korgal has, but I guess we'll see in time. Let's keep moving, though. He even has another helmet. Well, look at this place. Still beautiful. Look at the vividness of all of these colors here. It's gorgeous in many ways. Wow. Hidden away in the mountains, and this is what they have. They can even get fresh water and fish here. I'm surprised. Well, it does make sense that they would have fish, but I wonder where that water leads to. It could potentially lead elsewhere. A highly defensible location in the mountains like this is quite the boon. I mean, it could be a supply outpost for quite a few locations. It's interesting that the Dawnguard were permitted to have this. I mean, it could be secretive, of course. That's a possibility, but I'm not so sure, really. There's some mountains up there. I wonder what's over there. We'll find out in time. For now, we need to keep moving on. I might even turn up the difficulty to master if I keep this racial trait business. And I might need to see if I can fix up the blood, because there's a little bit of blood just kind of floating there. Yep, that's mine. You bled? Nope. My mate's one bleeding, now it's mine. Okay, well. Still, I don't like it too much. What's over here? Ah, no one. Ah, hello. I don't think she was here before.
Yeah? I hope the vampires try to attack us here. A lot easier than hunting them down in their holes.
Fair enough.
I'm right here.
I can see that, girl. Wow, it's a warm place. It's kind of nice to be here. Oh! Whoa. A master vampire here? What the hell? I'm gonna handle this right now. Whoops, my bad. Didn't mean to do that one. Yeah, there's a vampire here, certainly. You took one out. There's another one. Look at you. You tore them up. Whoa.
It's the price we pay for overlaid recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses.
Fortunately, no one died, but that was rather interesting, really. Well, I don't want to talk to you while you're glowing. It's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's all I really want from them. So that's all we had for vampires? Very well. Rather easy victory. Alright, let's go chat with him once he's not glowing or something. He looks powerful, huh?
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time.
I have news, but I wouldn't call it good.
It's the price we pay for overlay. Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know.
Sure thing. The vampires were looking for a woman trapped in Dim Hollow.
A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
Well, about that, let's see. Oh dear, they're not going to be happy about this. She wanted to go home, so I took her to her castle.
I'm waiting to hear what any of this means.
Great. They also have an Elder Scroll.
They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
Let's see. There were too many of them. Korgal, you know you wouldn't say that. Let's see. I never got the chance.
I suppose you're lucky you're not dead. Or worse, one of them. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
Let's see. We have to do something.
Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here. There are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance.
Fair enough. We're gonna find the people we need.
Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet.
She'll help us.
Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular.
That'll be interesting.
Last I knew, he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
That's all you want? Let's see. Let me see this. What do you have against the Vigilance?
Isn't it obvious? They're soft. The lot of them. Totally unprepared for any real threat. And yet I was the one ridiculed for trying to be ready for anything.
He's bitter.
Too extreme, they called me. Well, that doesn't seem to have worked out in their favor now, has it?
Let's see. Where did the Dawnguard come from?
Vampires need to be dealt with. Hunted, rooted out, destroyed. Once there was a group dedicated to a similar cause. They called themselves the Dawnguard. That was a long time ago, but the idea was and is a good one. That's why I'm bringing it back.
Ah.
This latest attack proves it's the right time.
Fair enough. What's the Dawnguard?
We hunt down and kill vampires. Haven't you been paying attention? In
Well, I
the
know
old
that
days,
much.
The Dawnguard kept all of Skyrim safe from those blood-sucking scum. Then people stopped taking the threat seriously. The Dawnguard was disbanded, and the vampires came creeping back.
A lack of vigilance as
Now
usual.
I'm trying to re-establish the Dawnguard. Take the fight to the vampires for a change. I hope it isn't too late.
Hope not either. Okay. Well, I don't really need to advise. I'll go ahead and handle that soon. Let's see. Where do I need to go? I need to go somewhere, and there's
I hope
Florey.
the vampires try to attack us here.
Well, yeah, I heard you the first time. So, first off, I'm going over here. Actually, let me look at my quest real quick. Not here, but here. There. Which means I'll be heading... Let's see, there's Gunmar. He's not too far away. I could head to either... Let's see, Helgen, or I could head to Windhelm and head south, or even back to Riften. I'll just head back to Riften then. I think that is where I need to go for now.
Them down in their holes.
The idea... Actually, let's go chat with him for a brief moment and see what he has to say about the hunting of
Fine,
vampires.
Serena. There's only one thing worth it. When it comes to vampires, if you're sloppy, I've lasted this long because
That's not very helpful. I
take
wanted
chances.
actual advice, but
cover my tracks and I
that's
keep
fine.
my eyes open.
Let's see.
If you're smart,
What do you need?
you'll do the same.
Well, looks like we won't be having much help
Serena
then.
and Gunmar, and maybe we can do
I wonder if we can head through this location over here. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm thinking that we should be able to. I remember there being a cave here. So let me go ahead and go over here. And hopefully there won't be anything too bad. Off we go. Alright, let's see. What are we going to find in this cave? Here we go. I don't like it. Yep, bears as usual. There's always bears, huh? Good thing you're angry. I'm always angry. Damn bear. Not bad though. I mean, you're tearing it up pretty well. Oh! Nice work. And I think Zora lost her weapon. Or did you take hers? Whoops. Yeah, you might want to give that back to her then. Let's see. Yeah, those bears are giving you a run for your money. There's a lot of them too. What the hell? Well, that's interesting. Here's another dead bear. Oh, wow. Well, that's working out quite well for you. They're really loud too. There we go. Okay, well. Apparently we're able to take out a lot of bears now. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever... That worked out fantastically. I should have a torch somewhere. Let me look for that real quick. I need a torch. Here we go. Wow. Looks like your newfound anger really panned out for you. Yeah, it does seem a little bit too powerful. I don't think I should be able to tear up things like that. Let's see. Let's trade for a moment. I'm surprised she hasn't tried to chat with us about what's going on with her sister, but here's a longsword for her. I'll give her that then.
Right behind you.
Yeah, I have quite a bit of armor. Let's see. Do I have all the bear pelts? I should. There we go. Okay, let's move on now. Wow. Apparently this place was a little bit more trouble than I thought it would be. I'm gonna have to find more potions in time because those vampires will be quite the threat. Is that? It is. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna handle this thing. Come here, ugly. Yeah, I suppose you did. It's a rather inefficient way to handle that. But I know you are enjoying your new crossbow. I didn't think you would be one to use one. It's fun. Alright, let's see. We need to head a little bit further. So we're out of that location. There's 2 locations into it as far as I know. We're a little bit further, though that was quite the challenge in a way. Actually, wait a second. No, we're still here. That cave led me in a circle, really. That's entertaining. Okay, well, at least we cleared out any bear problem they could have potentially had. I want to explore that location a little bit more, but not quite yet. Maybe after I recruit these 2 fellows. I can't believe he only wants 2 people to join him. That's interesting to me. I wouldn't think that such a small group would be so elite to take on that many vampires. I mean, they had a lot of vampires. And clearly there's enough masters to give us a few issues here and there. Let's keep moving now. It may be nighttime, but we really gotta make good time. Oh, a lot of those torch bugs. Adorable. Okay, let's see. Not too much further now. And then we'll be outside of this location. They'll have to head to Riften, of course, and go after Goonmodder. Okay, here we go. I've put it on the master difficulty as well, just because until I take off this mod, I really need things to be a lot harder. Especially with my newfound armor. Alright, let's see. We need to set up camp. It's a little bit too dark. Wait, who's that? That's eerie. There's a person here. A Khajiit? Oh, it's Maik. You creepy bastard.
How does anyone know there was a city of Winterhold? What does this mean to combine magic? Too much magic can be... Maik is tired now.
Alright, well, that's, interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a camp maybe around here. Not so much in... Oh, there's a house up there, but I'm not gonna bother them. I doubt they'll want an orc like this in there. What do you mean by that? You know what I mean. Yeah, I'll tear that place up. Alright, let's see. That should have been it. Did it not work? Alright, drop. Pitch tent. Oh, hello. That's... so they changed how that works out. Pitch it here. That should have worked out well, but I guess it didn't. Oh well, unless we have a little... Oh, wait. Oh, that's magical. Not too bad. There's a lot of grass in there, but... Let's see. We got a nice little map here, some journals, a little eating area, and a bedroll. There's only one. Oh my. Alright friends, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and I'll see all of you later. So, until then.